Well, I'm back, and today we're looking at John Wayne and his horse Duke in a 1932 genre hybrid, Haunted Gold, a Western horror B picture produced independently by Leon Streisinger, a distant relative of the Warner Brothers, who distributed the film. You see, Streisinger had just purchased the library of recently defunct studio First National. Wanting to see a return on the purchase, he decides to produce a string of 6 low-budget westerns, Haunted Gold being the third, acting as a remake and using archival footage from the silent western The Phantom City, featuring Ken Maynard and his horse Tarzan. Unfortunately, this is more low-budget western than it is horror film. Not a shock, as Hollywood horror films had just gotten in the groove of things, but disappointing nonetheless to see the horror aspects completely abandoned by the end of it. The plot's very similar to a Scooby-Doo cartoon. Anyone who ever watched an episode of any version of the show, I guarantee will draw a comparison. However, your average Scooby-Doo episode somehow is more developed and interesting than the Haunted Gold mystery. The film is more interested in cracking racist jokes at Clarence Brown's expense. We've come a long way when it comes to black representation in American cinema. Think of the recent success of Sinners. By the way, Haunted Gold was made during the same time Sinners takes place. John Wayne, still several years from becoming a megastar, already feels comfortable in his cowboy persona. But his white horse Duke honestly steals the show. Well, I guess some of it is Tarzan too. But I just love how his white hair stands out at night. In the music department, there's a lot to be desired, but I actually like the lack of music during the horse chases. The galloping sounds they use during these scenes is just music to my non-existent ears. There's a decent fight scene on a hanging minecart, and the archival footage is pretty cool too. I just wish it went harder on the horror side of things. Can you blame me?